Okay, hello everybody. So, I've shown you the Lavish Basement Music Studio, which is where all of the creative arts takes place. But there's really a second part to this whole thing, and that's literally the front office here, where all of the production work is done, and as they say in the business, editing is really the last rewrite. So, when I'm in the basement and I'm recording a performance, typically a lesson or a live performance, I'm just using the camera. Simple camera on my iPad mini. Nothing magical about it. There's my sexy legs again, as my friend Lee says. But there are two other applications here that are used pretty extensively, and we should definitely talk through them. So WavePad is a really cool application that will allow you to record just one track at a time. But once that track is recorded, you have almost unlimited editing power to that track. You can add effects like distortion or chorus. You can add filters. One of the things I hate about recording in lavish basement studios is it's unfinished. So, I'll be laying down a good track and all of a sudden the sump pump will go on. So I've literally built noise filters that can essentially cut the sump pump out, and then you don't hear it in the middle of the track. Same thing with the furnace, same thing with the water heater. So this is good if it's like a stormy day or a winter day, you still want to do some recording. I'll typically use this. Then there's Gig Baby, which is basically an iPad application that simulates the old school tape, like a Tascam 4-track recorder. And I'll use this pretty extensively if it's a quiet day, because I can lay down a couple of tracks. Now where the real magic happens is you have the ability within Apple iTunes to go to your device, go to your applications, and then you can export the things that you've recorded in either of these. Now, both these tools are pretty amazing, especially considering they're running on an iPad. But what I do for the heavy lifting is I use Acid. And take a look at this bad boy. This allows you to have as many tracks as you have memory. And I'm using slightly older versions that were made quite a few years ago. So you'll notice that this can support something like 1,200 tracks based on the amount of RAM I have. So what this allows you to do is, this is truly a DAW, a digital audio workstation, which allows you to do a whole bunch of things to a song to make it sound much more like a professional recording. Here I'm fading in slowly over time. This is a pan that allows me to shift between the right and the left channel. When you listen to some of my music, you'll notice sometimes that the riff is coming out of the left channel and the rhythm is coming out of the right, or vice versa. Or sometimes I'll even switch them. All of that magic can be done here through Acid. And then when you're ready to come up with your final product, you go to File and you go to Render As. And basically you can record it in any of the popular formats. I still stick with MP3, and then all your different decoding options are all available there. And it is super fast. Look at how quickly it's ripping that MP3. That's a 2-minute song. Probably did that in 10 seconds. Alright, just a little idea of how the back end magic happens.